Hi, welcome to the Career Insider Business YouTube channel. My name is Mark Cortelis. I'm here with Jerry Zhang, CEO of Finchway Group. Now, Jerry, I just wanted to ask you, how do you think companies today should engage or motivate the young up-and-coming talent that are going to be joining the job market?
I guess, in my opinion, it doesn't start in the motivation and engagement stage. I think it starts in the recruitment stage. So recruiting the best people. And what I talked about in my talk today was a concept that I've learned from playing competitive baseball for a while, and it's how baseball scouts, they recruit baseball players. They look for skills. They look for the 5 tools, they call them. So hitting for power, hitting for contact, speed on the base paths, throwing, and fielding. So they look for these 5 tools instead of looking for, I want this position, a third baseman or an outfielder. They look for the tools instead. And that's something that I think that can be applied at a lot of organizations with certain interesting implementations. And it will make sure that organizations are getting talent that, first of all, has skills, second of all, is flexible, and third of all, is able to learn things quickly and adapt to the changing markets. Now, in terms of the screening stage, I think, first of all, it's recruiting the best people. Second of all, it's kind of taking them through the screening process and making sure they're really the best people. Is a lot of the time these days, it's kind of hard to know when you're being deceived. When it's a resume or an interview, it's just a piece of paper or one conversation with somebody in front of you. So I think there are certain ways to make sure that you are getting the real picture of who this person is. For example, one of the things that I like to talk about, and some of the people actually after the talk came up to me and said, I tried that and it is fantastic, we're getting way better candidates, is they will make the candidate do a little project, just a short mini project. If they're hiring a marketing person, they'll make them do like a quick marketing proposal. If they're hiring somebody who does web development, they'll ask them to develop a quick web app, just something small, just to show that they're really what they say they are. And they really have those skills, and to test them in a real world environment when the pressure's on, when there's a real deadline, not just the simulated one. Can they stand up to the pressure? But of course, what you talked about, engagement, motivation, extremely important. And I think one of the biggest things for young people that employers have to kind of adapt to, even if they don't like it, adaptation kind of needs to happen, is they need to see that young people are inherently, they like instant gratification. They like knowing their progress at all times. A lot of hiring managers often tell me that they get annoyed by too many requests for feedback. They always want to know how they're doing. And the way you solve this problem without annoying the hiring managers too much is at every stage and right at the very beginning, even within the first week or two, give the young people a simple task, something that really they can learn in a very concrete way and very quickly, but that does have a real impact, and that they can see the progress that they're making, and they can see that they are driving a small amount of impact. And if you can create this progression and create kind of incrementally, they're making more and more progress versus they're just doing nothing at first, you'll be able to get the highest level of productivity at all times, I believe.
Thank you, Jerry. For more videos, don't forget to check out the rest of our YouTube page, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook.